Hi everybody, it's Thursday night. Maybe you're watching this tomorrow or Friday. So this is my final video, and I just want to say a couple things if I can. So it's actually pretty emotional. Um, so this is the end, not just the end of the course. It's the end of a lot of things, and a lot of you guys are going to have to deal with that stuff with regard to the closing of Woodfield and the changing sort of structure of the way we're doing things, the way we interact with our families, the way we interact with our friends, and the way we to deal with the unknown. And that's really what a lot of this is. And that's one of the biggest lessons I hope that you guys can grasp from this is that so much of our lives is unknown, and that's okay. You don't have to have this sort of everything sort of controlled, and you just sort of like learn. You have to learn to just be okay with the unknown, and that's one of the lessons I think maybe we can get from this time. As you're moving to other schools, whether you're moving to Chippewa or you're moving to West Ferris, or I know some of you are actually moving to other cities or other countries. So the unknowns are just going to be increasing and increasing, and you have to just chill, because it's just part of it. When you get mad and you get frustrated, it's often due to those kind of uncontrollable things. You want control of your environment, and so you're sort of lashing out, but you can't change it, right? So what I want to do at the end is I want to say some thank yous. And I want to thank you first. To say thank you first to those of you out there that put in a really solid effort in this weird time. I mean, dealing with online stuff and learning how that goes. I'm amazed at some of your abilities to stay focused, get work done, stay on task, hand stuff in on time. There's so many opportunities for you to just kind of not do that, but you did, and you stuck with it. And it's not easy at all. So thank you for those of you that really put the solid effort in. And there's a lot of you. There's a lot more right up to the end. People getting everything done. And so thank you for that one. The next one is I want to say thank you to those of you that are you literally changed the way that you did school. Some of you, there are a good chunk of you, that we're not really doing school very well. You're kind of half-assed in school and not really staying focused and not really getting. But there's a bunch of you that literally changed that. First 2 weeks was just more of the same, kind of not getting stuff done, not really giving a thing. But then all of a sudden, it's something kicked in, whether it was help from your parents or just the online thing connected better, whatever it was. But there was a good chunk of you that just started to get it, and I hope that you can take this stuff into into the next years. This idea that it's on you. This is on you, and sometimes it's hard, and sometimes whatever. But to watch you go from being not students to being students, and you're starting to understand what that means. So that was one of my most fun things, is to watch you guys, some of you guys, just go crazy with this stuff. And it was amazing. It was really, really amazing. It's you're gaining the maturity of what it means to be a student, what it means to learn. It isn't about history. It's not about psychology. It's not about those things. I mean, you can learn that stuff, right? But putting the time and the effort and trying to make a difference, by learning all this stuff, it matters for your understanding of the global picture. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world right now, that is really different. It seems really simple, but it's not. There's so much complexity to all this stuff that you have to study, you have to talk, you have to learn, you have to open your mind to understanding. I mean, racism, if it was a simple thing, we would just go, oh yeah, racism, done. But it's not, right? That's a crazy thing, and all the political stuff that's going on in the United States right now, and there's still people starving around the world, and there's still other diseases that we have to manage, and there's still a lot of stuff out there. So we need to take time to learn and to care about others. That's, those are some tough things. And the last thank you I want to give is I want to say thank you to the parents, because I know a lot of your parents were like either like hounding you to get work done or sitting beside you helping you get stuff done. And so like there's a certain number of you, like the learning actually happened because of your parents. And I don't know if you can do it, but you should probably go give them a hug or something. So I just want to sort of like that to sort of end it, just sort of saying cheers to all of you. Good luck with your summer jobs, and good luck with you're enjoying your friends and your family, and do your best, the best that you can to sort of interact with them, because it's easy to forget about them in isolation. You just think that they're just there, but as you'll realize that someday that's not the case. The last thing then is just I want to talk to you about wearing a mask, which I know it sounds like Shanora's just talking, but I want to talk to you about wearing a mask. Wearing a mask in public, it might be embarrassing, it might be stupid, it might be whatever you think it is, but the biggest mistake people are making with regard to masks, face masks, is that they think it's for them. You think that wearing a mask is for your protection, but it is not. You're wearing the mask for other people. So when you see people who aren't wearing them, like in crowded places, like in grocery stores or whatever, like that says to me something like you don't care about others. You only care about yourself, right? So the idea of a mask is literally to show that you care about other people. Now in the West, and we don't really know that yet, and we still think it's about us, which is typical of the Western world. So I just want to tell you a little story. When I used to live in South Korea, which was, a long time ago now, but, almost 25 years ago. But, in South Korea and Japan and in China, they've been wearing masks, those same kind of masks, all the time. Like they're very used to it. If they have a little cough, if they're sick, if they're whatever, everybody wears a mask. Why? Because of others. It's not about themselves, right? It's about caring for other people. So wearing a mask, and as you kind of have to sort of change your mindset, is to protect others. It's not for you, right? And the idea is that other people will wear masks to protect you, right? And that's the goal. So, and I know it's sort of whatever, not a cool thing, but it says a lot. It says a lot about how you see the world and how you see yourself in the world, right? And that, is it about you, or is it about everybody? Okay? And that's a lesson for all the things that you see in the news right now. Is it about you, or is it about everybody? All right? Thanks again, everybody. You've been awesome. Sending a lot in the last week. You've been just like piling stuff in. You got one more day. So do your best. Get your stuff in. And we'll see you. Maybe we'll see you again next year. I'm at Chippewa next year, and I have a really cool course. I'm just getting. I've never taught it before, but it's perfect for right now. It's an American history course, right? And so we're going to talk a lot about the time of the slaves and the time of and the abuses of First Nation stuff in the United States, and how all that stuff translates into the modern day. Seems pretty cool. All right. Okay. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you down the road, I suppose.